Well, come on, honey, let's hurry up and get ready. You know what the crowds are like during this time of year. My gosh, man, parking. Oh, so many people in the mall. We got to get going. Man, I am glad this only comes once a year. Yes, sir. We still got to get that end toy for our grandson. You know, because everybody else is going to have it for their grandbabies. We're going to have to get it for ours. Yes, sir. He's got to have it. Man, we still got to go to the grocery store too. Because my gosh. Man. Well, hello, and welcome to Guns and Gear. I didn't know y'all were stopping by, but I'm glad you did. There's a few things I wanted to go over with you. Christmas time, man, it's just a few days before Christmas, and man, you just, there's so much energy in the air, isn't there? My wife and I, we still got to go to our annual Procrastinators Association meeting. And that's always held at the mall the last few days before Christmas. And believe me, there are thousands of members. You may be a member of that club too, I don't know. But, you know, wanted to talk to you. Isn't this just a glorious time of year? Christmas time, isn't it great? Man, I love it. You know, when I go to the mall there, I wanted to go over a few things with you. You do realize, of course, that when I'm sitting there in my vehicle and I got my blinker on, that means that that's my parking place. And when that person pulls out, don't try to pull in there. That's my parking place. Okay? I don't understand how come people don't understand that. And when we get into the mall with all the craziness and all the crowds, you know, why are people standing around laughing and talking and all that stuff? They need to get out of the way. You know, I have things that I need to do. I've got to get to that store and get that end gift for my grandson. I've got maybe to pick up a last minute little stocking stuffer for my wife. Man, you people just standing around talking? Go home and talk. My gracious, I don't understand it. And when we get into the stores, you know, people just all over the place. Hey, look, just do me a favor and just sit back for a second and let me get in and out, and I'll be out of your way. I promise. We still got to get some things for Christmas dinner, you know. That's another thing. You know, I don't understand. You know, I'm going to have Christmas dinner. And you got to come to my house, right? If I've invited you, then that means you need to come to my house, because it's me. And you know, that's what Christmas is about, right? I don't care if you had to pack up children and it may inconvenience other plans that you may have. You need to come over to my house. And no, we're not going to do it one year at my house and 1 year at someone else's house and all that silliness. Just come to my house. All right? That's where it needs to be. Where are your loyalties? And when we're all sitting around and talking about different subjects and things of that nature, isn't it fun to make fun of some of our family members? Because, man, they are just, oh God, they are whacked. Man, I don't understand them at all. You can pick your friends, but Lord, you cannot pick your family, can you? And it's always fun to roll your eyes and dismiss someone when they're talking, maybe telling a story. Oh yeah. Christmas, isn't it wonderful? Wonderful time of year. And those presents. I mean, you got to make sure that you gift wrap them just right, right? You got to make sure that you get just the right gift. And it's amazing that nothing else seems to matter, does it? That's right. But that's okay, because this is just a time of goodwill. I mean, I always put $1 or $2 in the Salvation Army bucket there when I come out of a store. Makes me feel good, right? Yes, sir. I always do that. I'm a very charitable person. Yes, I am. Just ask me, I'll tell you. Well, I hope you I hope people watch this video long enough to know that yes, I am being absurd. Yes, I am being way out there just a little bit. But I'm probably bringing up some things that many of you folks may be shaking your head and going, yeah, I've thought these things. Well, Christmas time is a very special time of year. And for children, it's nothing short of magical. Or at least that's my fond memories. They may be different than yours. We didn't have a whole lot as far as money, but it was still a wonderful time of year when I was growing up. And maybe we should all take a look at ourselves a little bit when the hustle and bustle these last few days before Christmas, and we're trying to get things just right, and we have expectations of what we're going to do, and maybe who we're going to see, what gift we're going to give them. Maybe, especially this year, we may need to reevaluate Christmas. Now, I'm a Christian, and so therefore Christmas is very special to me because it signifies the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. But you may not be a Christian. That's fine. You may not even believe in any religion at all, and that's fine. Here in the United States, Christmas time is a time, whether you are a Christian or not, whether you believe in any sort of religion or not. The secular point of view is it's still very magical. It's still promoting goodwill towards men, kindness, charity, things of that nature. And it's a time where everyone can get together, whether you're of the Jewish faith, and Hanukkah, which, if I'm not mistaken, is this time of year, right now. As a matter of fact, I think Hanukkah started. Muslim, it doesn't really matter what your faith is. Here in the United States, this time of year, we promote that goodwill, We promote kindness to others, charity. There's probably going to be many families that don't have the Christmas presents under their tree that they would like to have. There's going to be families that doesn't have the food on the table that they would like to have. To them, unfortunately, it's a very depressing time of year because in their eyes, that magic is not there. And we need to think about them. And if this time of season brings things of that nature to light, then that's great. But we need to think about these things throughout the year, every day. Now, I'm just a blue-collar worker. I'm not rich. But I can make a difference. I can make a difference in my family. I can make a difference in my community. And that's what counts. That's all that counts, is that you strive to make that difference. Now, Lord knows I can't look down my nose at anyone as far as finances or anything of that nature. But I can lend a helping hand. I can maybe help someone get past a little bit of a rough spot. And that always doesn't mean money, you know. You know, my father, on big holidays especially, would go down to the Navy base, which is just a few miles from where I live, and go on to the barracks there and grab a couple of guys that could not be with their families and bring them home for Christmas dinner. Watch some football, you know, eat some cookies, and that's it. And I never experienced anyone who didn't appreciate that. You know, for whatever reason, maybe because of their duties, maybe because of finances, they couldn't be with their families, and they were often very depressed when they got here. But they were smiling and laughing and very appreciative when they left. We didn't spend a great deal of money. We didn't have the biggest turkey or goose or ham or whatever, but what we had, we shared. And to me, that is the essence of Christmas. So when you head out to that mall to go to your chapter of the Procrastinators, Christmas Procrastinator Shopping Club, let somebody have that parking place. Hold that door open for someone. Maybe just give them a smile. I promise you it won't hurt. It might actually make you smile. And maybe you'll look at yourself and say, am I really happy with what I do? And you have an opportunity to address that. Well, thank you for watching my video. I do appreciate you all. And just remember to shoot straight on the range and in life. Merry Christmas.